All right. Can I not even chat in my own? Oh, it's not live yet. Okay. Cool. Ooh, make sure my volume is down. Let's see. When is this gonna be live? Hey, how we doing, everyone? Comment what's up in chat if you can see this, or just say what's up. Yo, why is this not popping up on here? That's kind of embarrassing. Did I give people a wrong link? Hey, how we doing? Everyone say what's up, or just say something. I don't know. You have to say what's up specifically. Is this not? Okay. Sweet. Okay, this does appear. How we doing? 1 second. Just making sure everything's good. 60 minutes. Hey, how we doing, everyone? How we doing? I will be responding to chat in just 1 second. Ooh, chat's moving fast. I'm gonna promote my TikTok because it's like I think my TikTok is my least followed platform. Like, I think I have more on Threads and Twitter and like random freaking places, dude. I have more on like random platforms than I do TikTok, and I'm posting on TikTok now. I know it's like it's gonna get banned in a second or something. I don't know. But I'm still posting on there either way. I love your videos. Don't stop making them. I don't plan to stop making them. I really don't plan. I mean, as long as you guys keep watching them. Rip MatPat. Yeah, and I watched a little bit of MatPat's last video because, like, I used to watch MatPat since day one. Like, don't get me wrong, I've been watching MatPat since day one. So definitely, well, okay, day one's not true. He's been around for a long time. I mean, I've been watching MatPat since like 2016. So now that he's leaving like 8 years later, I'm like, yeah, okay, that's kind of sad because I've seen him forever. But also, if you watch his video, he's not really like retiring. He's just kind of retiring from that one channel. You know what I mean? Like, he's kind of just retiring from, what's it called? Game Theory. He's not really retiring from the internet because he's planning on going on all these podcasts, and he's planning on doing all this and all that. I'm just like I'm really happy to see he's not going. But I don't know. When I saw the retirement video, I kind of thought he was going to like dip for good. I was a little worried about that. Hey, how we doing, everyone? So we got some heads in here. Y'all want to drop a like right now? I would appreciate that. I'll drop a like on the stream. We got a lot of lurkers, man. That's one thing about these these YouTube lives. We get a lot of lurkers, bro. We get a lot of lurkers. All right, ask me whatever chat or whatever question you want to ask. And also, if you haven't already, if you check down there, my TikTok is @ConnorPugs. I'm posting on there, so I would like some support because that's my my least followed platform besides like Facebook. I mean, if you guys want to go follow me on Facebook too, like, that's cool. Like, there's no problem with that. I just dropped a like. Well, thank you very much. Let's get to 100. Bro, we have so many people in here lurking because, look, the live views jumped because we got thrown into shorts. Because, guys, if you don't know, like, YouTube is starting to, like, promote these live streams in the shorts feed. So we have, like, a ton of just, like, random heads popping in here. But if some of you guys want to leave a like, that'd be cool, too. What's up? I'm here. Never give up. Keep ignoring the haters. Man, dude, I've been on the internet for a second. Dude, there's so many tweets and videos and comments. Dude, I've seen it all. You get used to it. At a certain point, you realize that, like, it really just does not matter. And it takes you years. Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, if you guys ever post on the internet, just be prepared for, like, a ton of backlash. I don't know how else to say it. Just be prepared for like a ton of backlash to come your way. And the best way to deal with it is just over time, you'll care less and less. And not that, you're fake not caring about it, but you just genuinely start to realize that it actually doesn't matter. Like, genuinely doesn't matter. In the ways that you kind of used to think that it mattered. Um, what's your favorite Halo game? Dude, I don't really play that many video games. The only game I play is Minecraft a bit, and the only reason is because I've had that installed for so long, and I'm just like genuinely pretty good at it. Even my cat loves your videos. Oh yeah, I'm glad your cat has been forced to watch my videos, man. You really inspired me. I've always wanted to be a YouTuber. Yeah, man. Honestly, get on shorts, start posting. That's like a big thing I'm gonna tell you to do is like get on shorts and start posting. Hey, what's up, Lorenzo? How we doing, man? Been a second. Hi, I kind of forgot you were gonna stream, but I'm here now. Yeah, dude, I've been testing out these live streams I've been doing them at night because I don't know, that's when I have time to do it basically. And because YouTube is like, dude, we're promoting these like vertical live streams in the shorts feed. And like I've said this to you guys before, but if you guys are interested in social media or YouTube or whatever, one of the biggest suggestions I can give you is whenever there's a new trend, hop on that immediately. Because like I was averaging like 200 viewers over the summer when I was going hard on my live streams. I'm barely trying. Like I'm responding to chat and like drinking water. And I'm averaging like 600 viewers because, right, not because I'm doing anything 3 times better. In fact, I'd say this is half as entertaining as the stuff I used to do. I just couldn't sustain that stuff. The reason why I'm getting so many viewers is YouTube is promoting this to the shorts feed because no other creator is streaming vertically. No one's doing it. And YouTube has a new feature where they're trying to promote these live streams. So of course I'm going to get promoted. Dude, it's so... Dude, the thing I regret the most, or I don't really regret, but, and yeah, and also 200 viewers was super high. Like 200 people watching is a lot. So I'm not complaining about the views I got over the summer. I'm just saying I had to put so much effort in over the summer. And now I don't have to try at all. And there's like 700 people in here right now, which is actually, that's wild. That's crazy. One of my biggest regrets though was not taking advantage of TikTok when TikTok first launched. I'm trying now. So if you're in this stream and you use TikTok, I know it's going to get banned maybe. I don't know. They're always like edging us with getting banned. But if you have it, my account's there. I have like 26,000 on there. And I've been posting kind of consistently, but I want your help because all my other platforms are good besides Facebook and Snapchat, I guess. But like TikTok is like the worst. I have like no followers in there. And I'm trying to get boosted in that algorithm because it seems like free sauce. So, yeah. But yeah, anyways, probably one of my biggest regrets is not hopping on TikTok sooner and then not hopping on YouTube Shorts sooner, not doing more Instagram Reels sooner. Like, dude, whenever a platform uses a new feature, dude, just take advantage of that. Like, do you guys remember when YouTube had stories? So... Dude, YouTube had stories for a little while, and I posted once or twice. I gained thousands of subscribers, and I should have posted every day on that story. I didn't because I was like, oh, there's live shorts? Yeah, whatever. Like this right now, people are finding me from like the shorts feed. If you think about it, you know how like TikTok has those like TikTok lives? YouTube is basically just trying to copy the TikTok lives. More or less, they're just trying to come in and get those TikTok lives, which, by the way, ton of lurkers in chat. Make sure to leave a like right now. I would appreciate that. Drop a like on the stream, man. Drop a like on the stream. I would appreciate that. Wondering how my friend was wondering if you have any tips. I do. I have an email list. I'm not promoting it in the pinned comment because I want you guys to go follow my TikTok because that's like the one platform I've not like promoted at all, and I'm trying now. So help a brother out and go follow me in there. But I normally have a mailing list where I send out some tips and stuff like that. But I'll quickly go over it. You're gonna want to go in shorts if you're on YouTube. Post a lot of shorts. Post long forms while you're doing shorts. Your title and thumbnail matter. So those are like your thumbnail. Keep changing it till you start getting views. Keep changing your titles until you start getting views. The first 30 seconds of your video is like the most important. TikTok is getting banned, so YouTube is the new TikTok. So yes and no. I think Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts are probably gunning to take over the TikTok game. Uh, but here's the thing: it's going to be at least probably if TikTok does get banned, actually enforcing that's going to be really hard. And I think TikTok will still be around for like 6 months to a year, even if it gets banned. But also, I think there's a high likelihood that either it doesn't get banned or it gets banned, but the enforcement is just so, I don't know, so unlikely that it really doesn't get enforced. So in the meantime, I'm kind of taking a risk and I'm posting on there. So if you guys do have TikTok, which I know a lot of you guys don't, but the guys who do have TikTok, if you could just quickly leave the stream, go look up Connor Pugs and then follow me on there. Trying to get some traction. I'm doing okay. Like I'm posting a little bit. I'm getting a couple thousand views per TikTok like consistently, which I don't know. I know that's nothing, but I just started like a day ago. So if you want to follow me on there and like help me out, I would appreciate that. You should watch Skibby Toilet and try not to cringe, dude. I've already told like enough story times from the freaking Skibby Toilet kids. I'm down brain cells, man. I'm like crazy down brain cells. Sure, I'll give you a follow. Thank you, Overdrive. I appreciate any of you guys who go follow me on TikTok. It's the pinned comment, just Connor Pugs. I know, I know. If you don't have TikTok, then Instagram. Or actually, Snapchat and Facebook are the two I'm also doing terrible on. My username's Connor Pugs. If go on every platform, just look up Connor Pugs and follow me there. I would appreciate it. Connor Pugs membership? Yeah, so I have channel memberships, and they kind of don't get you that much, but you get like a cool, you have like access to these like emojis, and you also have like cool, your name looks cool in live chat, and I'll respond to you more often. So if you want to hit that join button and become a member, I'll respond to you more often, more likely. I got you on Facebook. Yeah, if you guys have Facebook, I have like 48 followers on Facebook. And I'm starting to post on there like 3 times a day. So if you actually want to help me out and you have Facebook, just look up Connor Pugs. I'm so cooked on Facebook, man. Also, if you're watching the stream and haven't already, please leave a like. I would appreciate that. Notice disgusted person. All right. I noticed you, man. There we go. Bang. I literally binge watch your videos when I get bored. Yeah, man. I used to watch Luna, who is like the OG storytime YouTuber from like 2016. And he was like one of the big inspirations. Obviously him and Scrubby. But so Luna was like, I remember back when I was like, I think my freshman year of high school, I think it was even like 8th grade, man. 8th grade and freshman year of high school, I used to like stay up till 4 in the morning, like watching Facebook for like Facebook. Sorry, I keep reading chat. Watching like Luna's storytime videos, binge watching like 10 hours of that stuff. So it's really cool when I see you guys saying like, oh, like I binge watch your storytime videos. Like I've been watching for like 8 hours straight. I'm like, dude, because I used to do that. That's the thing. I wouldn't watch Luna for months, and then I'd watch him for like 2 days straight. It's just like the way you watch story videos. It's funny. Just followed you on Facebook. I appreciate that. Yeah, if you want to drop me a follow on Facebook, it's Connor Pugs. Snapchat, TikTok, and Facebook are the 3 that I'm getting crushed on. Like I'm doing so poorly. So if y'all want to help me out and drop me a follow, I'm just Connor Pugs on all those. Like you can add me on Snap, just Connor Pugs, and then add me. I might be posting on the story there soon because I know a guy who can help me make good money on there if I actually get people to watch. But right now I'm just posting the reels to the spotlight. Hi, I watch your videos when I play games. Yeah, man, I post a lot of, I watch a lot of storytime videos, or I used to when I was like playing Minecraft and stuff. So I really need help with the channel. All right, I'll give you guys really quick YouTube advice. YouTube Shorts, try and post 2 to 5 per day, 2 to 4 per day, at least one. Downloading TikTok right now to follow you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I mean, TikTok might get banned in a second. Yeah, I know a lot of you guys don't have TikTok or Facebook, but Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, Facebook, it's all Connor Pugs. Just go ahead and follow me on there. If you have any of those platforms, I would appreciate that. Yeah, but anyways, back to the YouTube advice. Try and post like daily. I kind of paused on that for a second because I know people are gonna be like, "Oh, posting daily. I can't post daily." Low key, dude, I'm gonna say it. Like maybe I get it. You might think, "Oh, I need more time to work on my videos." I would just post more videos, man. Just because like you're gonna get a lot of data. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna get a lot of information about you're gonna learn pretty quickly what makes a good video and what doesn't when you post more, because you're gonna post a video, you're super proud of it, and then half the people leave in the first 30 seconds. And then you learn, oh, wait a minute, I can't make my intro to my video super freaking long because everyone's gonna leave. It's just kind of stuff like that. Um, so like being famous, dude, I'm definitely not famous. I've never been recognized in person. When that happens, I'm famous, okay? That's never happened. But one thing I will say is I know at least two or three people that I personally know someone who watches me and doesn't know like who I that like that we're friends. For example, I'll tell you a little story. So my friend from college, his cousin, he went to go visit his cousin in India, and his cousin was watching some like Reddit storytime video. So my friend was like, "Oh, like, do you happen to like watch Connor Pugs?" And he was like, "Yeah." And my friend was like, "Oh, I'm friends with him." And the his cousin was like, "Okay, yeah, right, buddy. Of course you're friends with him." And my boy like whips out a photo of me and him, and it was kind of like it wasn't a great photo of me. I'm not gonna lie. Like it would not be good for my corporate business image. That's all I'm gonna say. It was a little bit of a compromising photo, but it was a funny one. And like the kid's like, wait a minute, that's crazy. And I thought that was pretty cool. But I've never actually met someone in person. Can I play Minecraft with you, dude? I don't really play Minecraft that much. I do go on sometimes. If you want a chance of playing Minecraft with me, hop on Mineman Club. I sometimes go on and I'll play like Pod PvP for like 2 minutes and then get really mad because I'm not as sweaty as the other people on there. Banana Carl 4777. Thank you for being a channel member. By the way, if you want to know what it looks like to be a channel member, see how his name is green. Connor, do more of the cult videos like Backrooms and Emo Cult? I definitely have a few more cult like stories in the vault that I haven't told yet. Those are low key super fun to tell too. Like those like emo kid like cult videos, dude. Those are freaking fun, dude. I don't know, like you guys just when I say you guys, I mean the audience, YouTube, whatever. Like don't really watch the emo kid videos that much anymore, if that makes sense. Like I used to post emo kid videos and they were like 1 out of 10. They do crazy good. But now when I post emo kid videos, you guys just don't watch them as much, which is fine. But I always just try and post stuff that you guys want to watch. But also the emo kid videos, those are pretty fun to those are pretty fun to post. I'm not gonna lie. Hey Lofi, what's good, man, dude? It's been like what, like 2.5 years since we spoke. How we doing? You should try these vertical shorts. Like I was barely averaging like 200 viewers, which is good, right? But I was barely. I think I averaged closer to like 100 viewers when I would stream horizontally. But I go live vertically, and now it's just like boom, hitting the shorts feed or something stupid. I don't know. YouTube said, "Oh, go live on shorts." I'm like, oh, okay. More emo kid videos? Yeah, I mean, I might just do one just to like. It's gonna get like 3K views or something, but just for the people who want it, because they're kind of fun. I'll def try come back since the fire. Yeah, I've seen you posting more in like my notifications. I just don't watch a lot of YouTube, but I see I still have your notifs on, so I see you posting again more. Hit the gritty. You don't want to see that. No, you gotta sub to my OF to get that. I'm playing. I don't have one of those. But if I did, I'd only post me doing the gritty. That's all I'm gonna say. Tennis rackets. So these are like old wooden tennis rackets that I think like in the 50s or 60s, if you played tennis, you play with these, like before metal rackets or anything like that. Um, I'm sorry I don't have any of the apps you mentioned, but I love watching your videos. No, that's you're cool. You're cool. Don't worry about it. If you're subscribed to me on here, that's cool enough. I'm just saying if you happen to have TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, or Snapchat, if you use any of those apps at all, just look up Connor Pugs, one word, one username on any of those platforms. And if you could drop me a follow in there, all those platforms, Instagram I do pretty well on, but Facebook and all those I'm doing garbage. So if you could help a brother out. The Hawk, thank you so much for the $2, bro. I appreciate that. Dropped you a little heart on your dono. That's like a new feature YouTube added, and I like that. What's your favorite Three Stooges characters? Dude, I don't know. I actually don't know how to answer that. What's a good length for a short? That's actually a great question. So I've seen people do well with super short shorts, but I'm going to be straight up. I'm pretty sure you're better off doing shorts with like, I don't know, what am I trying to say? You probably want like 25 to 40 seconds. Like I've seen that as like an ideal length. Uh, you're giving big DC villain energy, dude. I think I'd get crushed by anyone in DC. I couldn't stand to be a villain there. I just wouldn't win. Why don't you use the name Ben Solo instead of just Ben? I mean, if that's a Star Wars reference, I might, because I'm definitely a Star Wars guy. You're my favorite YouTuber of all the YouTubers. I appreciate that, bro. There's a lot of YouTubers out there, so to get I'd be happy being the top 5 or like the top 10. But number 1, do a bald stream and write Tate on your head. I do not have the freaking hairline. I do not have the hairline to go bald, man. Thankfully, I have pretty good like hair genes, so I should be okay for a while. But dude, it's not great. I'll just be straight up. What's your favorite Star Wars character / movie? Character? I have a couple. I like Obi-Wan Kenobi because he kind of looks like my dad. I like General Grievous because he's badass. I like Count Dooku because I thought he was actually pretty right. He was a little bit cruel, but he was kind of a lot more right. He wasn't really a bad guy. I mean, they were all kind of ambiguous. I think the best Star Wars movie, and this is going to be a little controversial, but I think a handful of like Star Wars fans would agree with this. Revenge of the Sith is the greatest movie out of all of them. At a minimum, even if it's not your personal favorite, I would have an argument that it's the most important in the entire trilogy. Like it is the keystones. It is like the keystone episode. I know a lot of you guys are gonna get mad at me and all this kind of stuff, but Revenge of the Sith, third movie chronologically, is the best one. Noah C, thank you so much for the $1.49, bro. I would try and heart the comment, but it's not letting me do that. Appreciate that, Dono, Noah. Appreciate that, bro. What kind of music do you like? Man, I got a range of music that I like. I like anything from, I like some like 90s to, I like some like 90s Smashing Pumpkins. I love Foo Fighters. I've gone to see them once with my dad. I'm going to see them with my friend next summer. I like current stuff too. I don't know. How should I get to 500 subs? You're going to want to post a lot of shorts, my friend. That's all I'm going to say. Like, definitely, I don't know. Like, back when I was growing, like in 2017, 2018, 2020, 2021, I never did any shorts. Even 2022, I didn't do any shorts. But I will say, definitely now, shorts is a really good way to start. I would dono, but I don't have any money. Bro, just watching is good enough. Like, just watching is good enough. Just giving like an extra special thanks to anyone who drops a dono because I appreciate that. But you're totally good just watching the way it is. I don't think I spent money on the internet until I was like 20. Like if an app was 99 cents when I was like 15, that was like an insurmountable amount of money. So I don't care. You guys are chilling. But what you can do is if you have TikTok, Facebook, or Snapchat, if you could go follow me in there, it's just Connor Pugs. Those are my 3 worst platforms. I think Facebook, I literally have like 40 followers or something, and I'm actually trying now. So it's embarrassing. Come on, help me out. Connor, name one of your favorite things. That's hella broad, dude. But yeah, I can think. What's it called? Probably Pugs. So my last name isn't actually Pugs. You would know that if you followed me on Instagram or Facebook. Incentive to go do that. All my friends watch you. That's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever had a friend group watch me before. That's pretty sweet. Because, like, I don't know. I remember talking with my friends about, like, all the channels that we used to watch together. So to know that, like, my channel is, like, a friend group channel, that's actually really cool. So, that's cool to hear. Tips on recording videos? I'm actually, look, dude, I'm not that good of a video maker. I mean, I literally just speak over Minecraft gameplay. I'm not like people don't really watch me because like my videos are so great. They just like the stories, and I'm always able to be entertaining enough. Like I've been doing a lot of like shorts and stuff, and oops, at least on Instagram, like they're getting like 50,000 views in like a couple hours. And the reason they're not like fantastic creations, but they're good enough to be entertaining. Same with like my YouTube shorts. I think I've gotten like almost 20 million views on YouTube shorts in like the last couple months. It's not because my reaction shorts are groundbreaking. It's just like they're good enough. Like they're entertaining enough. Just followed your TikTok account. I appreciate you. I appreciate you specifically. Yeah, if you guys have TikTok before it gets banned, go ahead and follow me at Connor Pugs. I'm just trying to grow a little bit on there. Trying to do a little better. Name a historical event. Oh, is this like the Family Guy clip? So, if you're referencing the Family Guy clip, that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Can I have tips on editing on CapCut? So CapCut's super popular, and I just don't use it. But there are probably 1,000 really good tutorials out there that you definitely should. The same name as you, and I spell the same way. Good. You spell it the right way, man. There's too many Conners. Nah, that's not how you spell it, man. You clearly spell it with an OR. That's all I'm gonna say. Play a song for a $20 dono. I'm afraid my stream's gonna get claimed because like I think like on TikTok and Instagram, if you went live, you can get away with playing music. YouTube has a really good detection algorithm, so the $20 is tempting, but I don't want to get a strike. So yeah, name an airline for an edit. Oh no, I think I know where this is going. No. What editing software? So I just use iMovie, and for my shorts, I use iMovie on my computer. For my long form videos, I use iMovie on my phone. Like I'm not a video editor guy. I don't really have like amazing video content where like my content's like an art. I will never claim to be like an artist, if that makes sense. Because I'm clearly not an artist. But I'm entertaining enough, right? And that's all that really matters. You don't have to be amazing or anything. You just have to be entertaining enough, dude. Do you play tennis? I used to play tennis. I used to be pretty good at tennis, man. I put you on when I do the dishes. My content's really good to be like something that's going on in like the background, if that makes sense. Like my content's really good as like background material, like background noise. I know a lot of people will put on my like 4 hour long compilation videos to go to sleep, and I totally get that. Like I totally get that. That's correct. It's the only way to spell it. Yeah. If you spell Connor, it's an OR. No ER garbage, bro. None of that. I want to be a content creator when I'm older. I hope I can do it. Well, if you're not under 13, I would just start now. Like I started when I was 15. I think I might have been younger. I started in 2016. It's 2024 now. That was 8 years ago, and I'm 21. I had to have been like 14 or 13 at the time, unless I've completely messed up my my math. But dude, I made like 500 videos before I was successful, and just because I started really early. Yeah, I probably could have grown faster if I paid more like if I like paid more attention to like the results of my videos or tried harder. But what I'm saying is like you're gonna want to start now, unless you're under 13. I don't think you could do it without like a parent's permission or something. But I would start now. Like I genuinely would start now. Can you tell us more embarrassing stories? Maybe. I'll think about that because I have too many. I'm a small account. Can you give me some tips on TikTok? Dude, I would love to give you some tips on TikTok, but I need tips on TikTok, man. I'm not doing well in there. I mean, I have 26,000, which is awesome. But for the size of my other channels, 26,000 is not good. Like TikTok is normally, if you find someone online, they normally have like like 4 times the number of TikTok followers as they do any other platform. So I'm really falling behind. So if you guys want to help me out and go follow me on TikTok, it's at Connor Pugs. I'm doing so ass on there. So I would love it. I would love it if you guys have a TikTok account, if you could go follow me in there. Can you tell us more embarrassing stories? All right, we'll do a poll. Do I tell an embarrassing story? All right, if this gets 100 votes, I'm not gonna tell it. I'm not gonna tell it till I get 100 votes in this poll. By the way, so you guys better vote up. A lot of you guys are lurking because you guys are from like TikTok Live, or not TikTok, but you're from like YouTube Shorts, the Shorts feed. So a lot of you guys are lurking. You're not leaving likes on the videos. You're not engaging with the polls. 100 votes in the poll, and I'll tell an embarrassing story. I'll do it. Do the Sigma face, bro. What is the? I've seen a lot of those like freaking Sigma edits, but I don't remember what the face would be. Sorry. All right, we're at 70 votes, so we're getting close to 100. I gotta actually think of which story I want to tell. What do I want to tell? What do I want to publicly make public? Because the previous 2 stories I told, I think I've told like many times on the channel. I just haven't told them in like a year. Ooh, recreate the Drake video. All right, George Washington. Okay. Okay, we have over 100 votes in the poll, so I'm gonna have to tell something. Unless it's like overwhelmingly no. It's overwhelmingly yes. Yeah, I like telling those stories because I've definitely grown a lot. But like, wait. I gotta think of one now. I gotta think of a story that I actually want to tell too. That's the thing. I can't be telling any old story. There's a few recent ones where they're not too embarrassing, but I don't think I want to tell them. I'm gonna come up with one though. Can I donate $500? No, you're not allowed to donate that. No, I forbid you from donating money. What I want to tell. Now we got 700 people in here, so I got to be really careful. Like, do I tell this story? Do I not tell this story? What story do I tell? Am I? Ooh, what do I want to tell? I don't know. I mean, I told the 2 really good ones last time. There's one where it's just bad. How much do you... Okay, I'll tell the story in a second because the poll obviously wants me to. How much do you recommend posting shorts? I'm going to say 1 to 4 per day. I post 6 sometimes on my channel, but I say 1 to 4. It's probably ideal. I actually don't know if I'm trying to think of like a story that's embarrassing. Okay. I thought of one. No, I don't want to tell that one. Oh, wait, I'm going to end this poll. Okay. That did not. Sorry. That did not go as planned. No, I'm going to tell a story. Come on. There's this one that's... Oh, dude, I did it when I was like in 6th grade, so it's fine that I was an idiot, but it's still like kind of embarrassing. I don't know if I want to tell that one. I don't know. I might have lied. I don't know. I just did my French lesson because Duo has my family, but he can keep my nephew. Like Duolingo, like the bird? Oh, I'm confused. All right, let's see. Ooh, I definitely... There's like a lot of like short embarrassing stories. Well, I always got something. Well, okay, you know what? I'm going to flip this a little bit. I actually have a great idea. You know what? I've had a lot of embarrassing stories in my past, but I'm doing a little bit better now, man. Like, I've definitely grown up, got a little more confident, definitely a lot more mature than I was. So I think I got a great idea. I want you guys to ask me questions about your love life. I want you to ask me, like, I want you guys to tell me, like, this is my situation. Dr. Connor, what should I do? Give me a prescription. I want you guys to do that. So I want you to like think up like, because I know that you're thinking about that one guy or girl or whatever, and I want like probably a lot of you guys not going so well, girls not going so well. Type in chat. I will be Dr. Connor, right? I will prescribe you a solution instead of telling you any of my old school embarrassing stories. So yeah, just drop those in chat. I'm gonna drink some water. Let you guys type those up. It could be literally anything from I'm 2 years in a relationship and things are going bad to how do I like talk to someone? Like how do I start? I'll go with any of that. I have a girlfriend, then you're good, bro. Don't worry about that. I'm not helping you out. You're already doing well. Connor, what do I do if I'm ugly? First of all, I think there's like some data out there that you think you're uglier than you are. But let's say that like objectively, like you're not gonna win someone over with your looks alone. Right. If you're a guy, you're actually just like data wise, you might be totally okay. Like you might be totally fine. Definitely when it comes to, just across, I mean, there's so many examples, dude, of guys that are, yeah, they look fine or whatever, but they're with like the most beautiful girls ever. And I'm sure you guys have probably seen that and you're like, how is that possible? Like, what's going on there? Especially when it's like guy to girl. And look, I'm kind of generalizing, but I have to generalize a little bit. Guys, if you're kind of like funny and successful and confident and go to the gym or like in physical shape but not like super huge, if you're like that and just like confident and like going somewhere with your life, you can be kind of not that attractive and do totally fine. Just like the data supports that, if you don't believe me. Connor, I went to the movies and I saw this cute boy and we made eye contact and it was love at first sight, but it was cringe. I never saw him again. Dude, I'll sometimes like make eye contact with someone. I'm like, oh my God, like we're going to get married. It's like, dude, we're going to get married. Yeah. So one thing I'm going to say is if you're a girl going up to a guy, you have a much higher rate of things going well. So it's like colloquial, it just like societally, it's like a thing for guys to make the first move, and that's just kind of how it is. And I'm okay with that. It means I can kind of choose, and that's cool. Um, sorry, I'm just reading some funny comments. But if you're a girl and you're like there's some guy you're interested in, if you go up and make the first move, your success rate is going to be like really really high. Unlike if a guy did it, clearly it's kind of like a coin toss. Because even if you got everything going for you, it's a coin toss. But if you're a girl, man, if you go up to a guy, they're at least gonna like they're gonna be so thrown off guard that like a girl went up to them that you're gonna have a much higher chance. So you should just go out and like start talking. Like, and also one thing, just advice to everyone, dude, just go up and start talking to people. Like, just go up and cold. Like, don't be like, you don't have to be weird about it and be like, I think you're so beautiful. You don't have to do any of that, but just go up and start talking to people, man. So it just becomes less scary because I probably a lot of you guys watching this are like, oh, I can't do that. Like, that's too weird. That's too scary. Like, I just can't do it. The more you do it, the more like desensitized you get to it. My boyfriend broke up with me because his mental health, but do you still think he loves me? Serena, I would need a lot more context and also love kind of subjective. Yeah, I think you can still be in love with someone and not be in a relationship with them. Because a relationship is like a lot more than liking someone. It's you need to have time for them. You need to be able to, if you have too much on your plate, you just can't be there for anyone. So I'm going to say, yeah. How do I get girls while being short? Dude, I know so many short guys that pull just fine. If you just elevate yourself in like the confidence, funny, going places, relatively physically fit, you don't smell terrible. If you do all those and you're just very like confident in yourself, and also if you don't take no's that personally, you'll be totally fine. Because you're gonna get a lot of no's. Just anyone would get a lot of no's. So if you can take a no like a champ and just move on and just realize that, they just have bad taste, then you will do just fine. Because it won't win it doesn't matter how good you are, it doesn't matter. Like, it literally doesn't matter. You will get no's eventually. Hey, Connor, how do I keep a relationship going? This is my first relationship. Assuming you're like 14 or 15, bro, just whatever happens. If you guys break up, it's fine. You'll probably not getting married to this girl or guy anyways. I I don't know, just if you enjoy spending time with them, spend time with them, but don't stress it too much. If you're in middle school or high school, really doesn't matter, man. But just enjoy it. Get used to having to cooperate with another person. Like that's big. Um, I had a crush in kindergarten. Okay, if you had a crush in, okay, dude, I'm not helping you with that. Wait, how do I get a significant other? I've never dated before. I've been rejected like 5 times. Okay, well, yeah, 5 times total. You just got to talk to more people. Like 5 is too low. Like you just got to talk to more people. I don't know what to do. Yeah, because you've only done it 5 times. If you do it, I'm not saying do it 100 times in like one day, but what I'm saying is like if you talk to like 30 people over the course of a year, probably you're eventually probably one of those is gonna work out. And every single time, just be really trying to be objective and be like, oh, was I kind of awkward? Was my approach too strong? Was I like a little, I don't know, just every single time, like try and figure out what you did wrong and just get a little bit better. And then after like 30 times, as long as you're picking 30 people that you could be interested in, you're eventually going to land on someone and you're going to get better every single time. So you're eventually going to get there. And then you're going to be with someone you're happy with. And if you're, okay, hear me out. If you're with someone that you're excited to be with, who cares if you got 20 no's? Who cares if you got 1,000 no's? Like, preferably you don't get 1,000 no's. But what I'm saying is, like, you only need one win for it to matter. You can have it's an arbitrary number of no's literally doesn't matter. It's that one win that matters. Because you could have, when you get married, all your past girlfriends, boyfriends, rejections, one night stands, I got like 12-year-olds in here. I got to be careful. All your past relationships, right? They literally don't matter unless you get divorced and start again. But what I'm saying is like, the idea is like once you're in a relationship, all that other stuff doesn't matter. You just need one thing to work. And you could lose 1,000 times. It does not matter. That's one thing I've kind of just internalized, and I don't know. It's super, super useful to think of it like that. I follow women at night to make sure they're safe. No, I've seen those. I've seen those reels. That's fucked up. Hey, Dr. Phil. Yo, what's up? How do I ask out a girl even though I'm ginger? Is there any solution available? No, you're screwed. I'm kidding. Dude, you're fine. I know so many short dudes, so many ginger. Dude, you're fine. Like, as long as, once again, you're relatively in good shape, you're confident, you smell fine, you're kind of funny, you're sociable, you're not too awkward, which you can work on all those things, right? You can work on all those things. If you just do all those, you're good. Like, yeah, once again, also, you'll probably have to rinse and repeat. You might get rejected 7 times in a row. That doesn't mean anything about you. It just means 7 people had bad taste. You know what I mean? You gotta actually, like, you gotta think of it like that. You gotta think of it like 7 people before you just had bad taste, man, which is how I interpret it. Which I don't know if that's, like, is it true? It kind of doesn't matter if it's true or not. I mean, I believe it, but... hey Connor, hey Dr. Connor, thank you. Please use the preference or the prefix doctor. I worked very hard to get the doctor in love degree. Also, the guy that I like is just full of drama, and first people told me not to like him, now they're telling me I should date him. Avoid him at all costs. Sorry if he's cool, but the only information you gave me was that he's like a lot of drama. Dude, this is gonna be a little bit of a generalization, but you should low-key avoid... You could avoid like super emotional guys for like relationships. I know that sounds really, really bad. What I mean is I don't mean like someone who's super caring and is super like in touch with their emotions. That's different from being blatantly and frequently like emotional. Because here's the thing. If you're dating someone and they like freak out over everything, you got crazy highs and lows, you're going to be exhausted and you're going to hate yourself. Don't try and fix someone. You're not going to fix them. Dude, just trust me in this. You're not going to fix them. It's not worth your time. Just avoid him. Unless he's really cool and you're just not giving me the right details. Based on that, I spent all my money on video games because I've spent it on... Because I've known to spend it on. Well, then maybe don't get a girlfriend then. Or spend it on my donations so that I can buy a 3rd house. Just kidding. I don't have... I live in my parents' house. Dr. Connor, do you like girls that walk across the street and fall over laughing and then a BMW stands up and... What the hell? I don't even know what that means, bro. Do you like burritos? I mean, yeah, but it depends on what's in the burrito. I've been begging the entire stream, but it's okay. Can you say happy birthday, you're here? I hope I pronounced that right, but happy birthday, you're here. And if I messed up your name, I'm sorry. I half the time I read names and I just butcher them so bad. Something about being live just totally like I don't know. I always screw it up. If a girl says, oh, "Okay, you're trolling. You're the guy who's always trolling in my chat. I'm not reading you out. You're gonna make me say something bad one day. Like you're gonna catch me or something." Anyways, yeah. If you guys have not like popped in, it's Dr. Connor right now. I'm fixing your relationship problems. So if you're in a relationship, or maybe even if you just like a girl, like ask me what you should do. I'll give you solid advice that I only sometimes take myself. Um, Dude, I want to be mad at some of these like troll comments, but they're kind of making me laugh. I want to answer actual comments though, so I'm not going to respond to your troll comments, but some are kind of funny. The what a ruptured left. What? Okay, I can't tell if this is a troll or not. My friend wants a girlfriend, but he has a one in Wonderland and a ruptured left. And what do I tell him? Wait, I don't know what either of those things mean, so... Dr. Connor! Spelled my name wrong. It's okay, though. I'll forgive you. What should I tell my crush I like her? Okay, so... Okay. Yes and no. So the way I see it, dude, is that I think that if you're not like gonna be totally destroyed if this girl says no to you, which you shouldn't be. You should never be in that position. If that's a position, then don't talk to her. Bro, if there's any girl, it doesn't matter. You should just either go up and talk to them, just let them know how you're feeling. Maybe you shouldn't do that right off the bat unless you have some leverage coming in or something. But okay, let's think about it. Yes, I think you should just let her know. If you've talked to her before and it seems like it could make a sense, like if it seems like maybe there's something there, figure it out. And if there's not, okay, then you're not wasting any more time. Like genuinely, what's the worst thing that can happen? I know there's all these like memes and stuff of like, oh, what's the worst thing that can happen? And then it's like she says something terrible. I know. But what I'm trying to say is that like, what's actually the worst that can happen? She's gonna say no. You're gonna feel bad for a second, but you can control how long you feel bad about that, right? You can control how you internalize her saying no. Best case scenario, well then you guys start something. Like I see no downside in doing that, genuinely. There's this girl that I like, but she's popular. And if I make a move, I'm scared that she says no. She can tell all of her friends, and you'll get made fun of. If you're in like middle school, there's a chance that happens, but those people are just immature. You should just let her know. Like, and she says no, and she's I don't want to say any bad words. Okay, no, I'm not gonna get canceled. If she's not so nice about it, well then she sucks and move on. Like she's obviously like if she makes fun of you for it, well then dude, like she was a miss in the first place. So congrats on missing out on someone who sucks. Like that's genuinely my answer. You find out that she sucks. Find out she doesn't like you, and who cares? Or something's good. Connor, how do I talk to a lady without pepper sprayed? Dude, screw off. My girlfriend is a dick and sauce addiction. Okay, you guys are kind of fun. Okay, you're at least a little funny with it. A little bit. I'm not gonna say that you guys should start stand up or anything, but you guys are a little funny. I broke up with my boyfriend over religious differences, but I still love him and want him. Okay, well, I mean, that's a valid enough reason. If that's important enough to you, then that is going to be a problem in your relationship, then don't have a relationship. Like, people are going to be like, oh, that's an insignificant thing. Well, everyone has things that matter to them, and something that's significant to you might be insignificant to someone else, and vice versa. If there's a reason why the relationship's not going to work, well, then tell him or her right away and break off the relationship, because you're wasting their time otherwise, or you're just gonna have it blow up later. You're not old enough to give relationship advice. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna give advice for married couples, dude, but I think I can look, I made a lot of mistakes and I did some good things like teenage years. I can give advice on that. But yeah, I'm not gonna be like counseling like a married couple. How do I hint to a guy that I like him without being too obvious? Dude, be obvious. Like that's one thing. So I'm really blunt with it. I will just tell a girl, and sometimes it goes well and I get a date, and sometimes she's not interested. I'm like, all right, well, it's not my fault you don't have good taste. I'm not trying to be, and I never say that. I'm like, oh yeah. Connor's the stream pre-recorded. It's not Warren. I'm always just like, oh, like, that's okay. Because, some people just, I don't know, it's just not that deep. I think you should be obvious about it. I think you should let him know. And if he says no, then be like, okay. Look, if you don't take it that seriously and if you're not awkward, they're going to be less awkward. And if you really internalize and believe that it's not that serious, then it's not that serious. Okay, I have a crush on this guy, and we are literally the same person, but he is talking to someone. But we also liked each other last month, and he moved on. Okay. Yeah, I can help you out. If this person that you like has a crush on someone and is talking to someone, but they're not in a relationship, then this is your opportunity right now to be like, hey, I still have feelings for you. Like, is there, like, you just tell them. Because then they make a decision. They're either going to go with you, and that's great, or they're going to go with the other person, and then you can move on. Unless you're okay being in this limbo period. I can't answer for you, dude. But you should really, I'm all about get a decision, be as blunt as possible, learn more information, and rinse and repeat. Dr. Connor, please, I need advice. Oh my God, bro. You guys are still trolling. Oh my God, bro. Yeah, also my name's an OR. Dr. Connor, do I make a move on this girl? I've been friends with her. Ooh, wow. Friend zone. That's tough, man. I used to ride in the friend zone a lot. Okay, first of all, I wouldn't straight up make a move, but I would be totally fine for you to let her know how you feel. You just got to be super aware that once you let her know how you feel, it's never gonna be the same. Like, you guys can like pretend to be totally fine, but you guys are never gonna have the same relationship. So if you're okay with that changing, then let her know immediately. Don't just like try and kiss her or something. That's bad. Don't do that. But you can let her know what's up. I suggest that. And the sooner you do that, the quicker things go on. He coked up, bro. I'm not kidding. You guys are funny. Yeah, I know you guys are like trolling me or whatever, but you guys are actually kind of funny. Hey, Dr. Connor, what do I tell a girl that likes me, but I'm in a relationship? Say, hey, like, I appreciate it. You're cool and all. I'm in a relationship. I can't be anything more than friends. Be like, I gotta respect the bounds, and you gotta respect the bounds of my relationship. Yeah. Connor, how do I flirt with other people? I don't really know how to flirt at all. I mean, it's kind of like an art form. That sounds kind of cringe, but you'll kind of just, the more you try, I don't know, like, okay, I actually can't, like, tell you, like, word bar for bar what you should say, but, if you're a girl and you're interested in guys, when you talk to guys, a lot of times they'll think they're flirting with you anyways, and then just make it super clear. Like, you can straight up, like, make hints, like, oh, you're looking really nice today. Just be like stuff that's like kind of cringe but gets your point across. I mean, for me personally, I just straight up tell them. And sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, but I'm at a point where it literally doesn't matter. I'm trying to find someone. How young is too young to get a girl pregnant? It's too young if you're not in a place in your life to handle a kid. So there's no like age. It just depends for you individually. If you're ready at 20, then you're ready at 20. But I don't know if I don't think I wouldn't be ready right now. I really don't think I would be. So for me, it's later, but it depends. Connor, the worst thing she can say is ew. If she says ew, then she is a word that I wouldn't say. So you dodged a bullet. So that's actually a good thing. Every response is good. She says no politely, well, then you move on. She says no and she's a really jerk about it, well, then you dodge a bullet. She says yes, and then you're good. I see no path where you don't get some information that's of a net positive. I hope you guys are starting to see what I'm trying to say. I have a crush in school, but I don't know how to tell him because he's friends with a pick-me. I don't totally understand your problem. I would just say, I would just tell whoever you're interested in that you're interested. And if they're a jerk about it, well, then you dodged a bullet. That's another thing. You guys are worried. A lot of you guys are worried you're going to get made fun of. Dude, if they make fun of you, then you completely you dodged a bullet, man. You avoided someone who sucks. Good on you is what I'm trying to say. I'm starting a podcast on my life in Gen Alpha. Do you support? I support all you guys. I support all you guys that are trying to do something. If you're trying to do YouTube, shorts, podcasts, whatever, I support any of that. Dr. Connor, how's your mathematics? I'm not so good at math. I'm a math major, but I'm definitely one of the worst in my class. That's because I I'm a math major, not because I want to go to grad school, not because I want to do anything with it. I just genuinely find it interesting. So I'm competing with people that went to like math Olympias and want to be doctors and do research, and I just don't have the love for it like that. I'm more of like, these are math lifers I'm competing with, people where math is their life. I'm just a tourist. I'm taking a little walk in the zoo, looking at all the really cool discoveries humans have made in the math department. So I'm okay. Hey, Dr. Phil, how do I get the courage to ask a girl out? I'm trying to get that she locked in first, trying if possible. Okay, well, depends on, okay, well, one thing I will say is sometimes I will just, I mean, a lot of times I'll just like straight up tell people, like, hey, do you want to go on a date or something? Like, hey, I think you're really pretty. Like, do you, I'll chat a little bit, then try and be like, oh, you going to this bar? Like, yes, no, oh, I'll see you then, whatever. But you might not want to be that kind of like forward. I just like being really forward because I get to know the information really quickly. And then I can just be like, okay, you're not interested, or oh, you might be interested. For you, it depends on if you're taking it. Don't fall into the trap of like, I got to take it super slow and then just never talk to her. She's probably not the one. You get these feelings, and I get these feelings too, that someone is the one for you. They're definitely not. I'm just gonna be straight up. They're definitely not. They might be good for you. They might potentially be the one or one of the ones. I believe that there's thousands and thousands of people that are like 99th percentile compatible with you. I don't believe in the one. I think that's depressing because statistically, you're not going to find that person. I believe that there's thousands and thousands of people that are the one, meaning that they're the 95th percentile compatibility. I don't know. I would let her know as soon as possible. That's my genuine advice. Bro, I want to switch to music-based content from gaming content. If your subscriber count's low enough, you can switch as much as you want. And even when I mean, guys, don't forget that I made a big pivot in my content. I used to be commentary videos only up until around 375,000 subscribers, and my channel frickin' died. And I was about to quit, and then I was like, let me try stories, and I hard pushed to stories, and now I'm at only a million, almost a million. I will say, like, if your channel's small enough, you can pivot, and you can be okay. If your channel's big enough, you have to be really careful pivoting like I did. But my channel was like basically, dude, I've fallen off so many times. Whenever someone comments you fell off, I'm like, this is the 15th fall off, buddy. This is not my first rodeo. I'll be like, I always find a way back on, whether it be on a different platform or whether I've been on the internet for the longest time, dude. I've been on here for a second, but you guys can't avoid me. I'm in your shorts feed. I'm in your Instagram comment section. I'm in your TikTok, whatever. I'm featuring in this video that you watched. Dude, you can't get rid of me, bro. I've fallen off like 15,000 times, but I always find a way back up. It's persistence, it's knowing things that work, and you just keep going. How tall are you? I'm 5'11". I'm not 6 feet. I've tried to get measured 1,000 times, and I always come up as 5'11". I've never come up as 6 feet. It's really upsetting. I'm like half an inch away. Like, can you guys not lie and just say 6 feet? The problem is if I stand next to someone who's like 6 feet, I'm clearly not their height, so I can't even lie about it. Dr. Connor, what can I do with a girl that flirts with you, and how can you make it a strong relationship? If she flirts with you, dude, just flirt back and then try and escalate it. Be like, yo, do you want to go see a movie? Do you want to go get lunch in our cafeteria? I don't know if what your age is, or I don't have any details to really help you out beyond that, but I mean, if you're the guy, Lego B, you kind of sound like a guy, it's low-key probably going to be on you to escalate it. So you ask her to do something. And if she says no, then that doesn't necessarily mean that she's not into you, but it should be a good indication that you should maybe take a step back. But you should just ask her to do something, man. You should ask her to do something. I don't know, be like, oh, let's go see a movie. If she's flirting with you, you'll find out really soon if she was being nice or genuinely flirting with you if you asked to go, like, see a movie. If she said, okay, here's another thing. If she says she's busy, she might be busy, but there's a chance she's not. So if you ask her again and she's busy again, no girl's busy twice. Unless it's super unlucky, and, like, you're gonna be like, oh, well, what if her grandma died and then her other grandma died? Dude, what are the odds of that happening? If you, like, there's a 99% chance she's saying no nicely, and there's a 1% chance that all of her family died 3,000 times in a row. I don't know. right? Whatever you think is more likely. First time is fine if she's busy. If she has to reschedule, then you're fine, and she gives you a time. If she says no, and then you ask her again, she says yes, and you're good. If you ask her again a later date, and she says I'm busy again, then she's not interested. That's just a good rule to go by. Um, how's your day going? I broke my thumb on a rusty door hinge. 2 tetanus shots, dude. That sucks. Sorry about that. Um, she moved away, and then I passed by her old house. It almost makes me cry. Yeah, man, I can't relate. I never had a girlfriend that moved away or something, but I've definitely been in situations where I've had like pretty strong. I mean, I catch feelings really quickly, so I move on kind of quickly too. But I've definitely been in situations where I've caught feelings, and the girl, I just like she end of high. I caught feelings for some girl very very end of high school, and she went across the country. I haven't seen her since, and I kind of realized like I'm not gonna see her again. That sucked, right? But you just kind of get over it. I mean, it's sad, but one thing I will say is like you can definitely like enjoy like the pain of it. I don't know, because it like makes you feel like you definitely. I would rather have the ups and downs of being so happy and then being so sad when it comes to a girl than not feeling anything at all. In that department, I've gone back and forth on that, but I really think that I would prefer that because I don't know. It's like if you feel all of it, it's all like very uniquely human, which is cool. Do you like dark chocolate? I don't like chocolate. But I kind of have an appreciation for really dark chocolate because I'm like, okay, it's like really like buttery. It's very bitter. But I take my coffee black, so I kind of like things that are a little bit bitter. So dark chocolate's okay, but it has to be super dark. I just don't kind of like I don't really like the taste of chocolate that much. So I wouldn't like eat dark chocolate on the regular, but if someone offered like a really 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 good piece of dark chocolate, I'd be like, okay. I like this girl, SJ3. I don't know what that means. Likes me, she said, and we got closer, but suddenly she ignores all my texts. Asking her to play VR. How do I address this? You're in 6th grade? Okay, Poison, if you're in 6th grade, then maybe she liked you for a day and now she doesn't like you. I know that sounds really cruel, but when you're like in middle school, it's all kind of all over the place. You know what I mean? Like you can feel something one day, and then look, you're probably not mature. I wasn't mature in 6th grade, and this girl is definitely not mature. So she probably just maybe doesn't like you, or you just straight up okay. What I suggest is that you say, hey, I feel like you've ignored me the last couple days. If you're busy, that's fine, but I like you. Or just say no. I take that back. Say, hey, do you want to do something? And give a specific thing, give a specific time. And if she ignores you, be like, hey, I feel like we had something a second ago. Like, is there a reason like you're ignoring me? And it's okay, man. Like if she's just not interested, then dude, you're in 6th grade, you're fine. Just keep going. Yeah, I'm in 8th grade and I haven't had a girlfriend. Am I cooked? Dude, you're fine. You're not cooked. Dude, you're so fine. Oh my god, you're so fine, dude. You're so fine. Don't even worry about it. Just worry about having a good time with the boys, honestly. If you have a girlfriend, that's awesome. But if you're in 8th grade, have a great time with the boys, man. That's what really matters. When you're older and you want to have a wife and all that, yeah, whatever. Um, nah, don't. It'll make you seem desperate. Yeah, no, I kind of agree with that. But if this person was honest about, they said that they liked him. Look, okay, okay, let me just say that my advice saying, asking why someone's ignoring you, the only reason I gave that advice is because the guy chatted saying that she said, "Oh, I like you," and then disappeared. Never ask a girl, "Are you ignoring me?" Like in general, that's a terrible idea. I'm just saying specifically here since she was so on time. I look, that was very specific, like situational. Really, don't ever do this. Don't be like, haha, you in the shower for like 6 days. Like it's okay. You forgot to respond. Is your service out? Don't say any of that. I'm sorry. I should be very clear. Only say that if this girl said, "I like you, I want to do something with you," and then she leaves. That I think is fair to be like, "Hey, like you said this, and now you're gone. Like, what's up?" Otherwise, never say that. Assume it's a polite no and move on. I have a question. Ask it. I'm doing this for a couple more minutes and then I'm gonna go because I have to do other things. Connor, why did you start becoming a YouTuber? I started in 2016 because I really liked YouTubers. I liked YouTube. I like watching YouTube. I like posting YouTube videos. Bang. I kept up with it. Now I do a lot of it because it's like a business now. So I enjoy it, but it's also, it makes good money because like I'm 21. I'm an adult. I can't just be doing fun things for hours and hours and hours every single day if they're not, at some point I got to pay the bills. So it started because I really like YouTube, and I'm super lucky that I've done it for so long when I was a kid because that helped me be able to do it. My friend got rejected 7 times, 3 by the same girl. You have to help him? Okay, I'll help him. Tell your friend to stop talking to that girl. She rejected him 3 times, then she's super done with him. She's not interested. If he got rejected if he asked the same girl out 3 times in a row, then he probably has some like deep rooted issues in regarding social stuff, social situations, talking to girls. He probably has a lot that he has to work on. Which, by the way, you can fix all of that. You can get better at talking with girls. You can get better at all that kind of stuff. Sonic Dash is away. By the way, it's my birthday on Tuesday. Saul, thank you so much for the $2. Happy birthday on Tuesday. Sonic Dash is away. When did I? Oh my god. Oh my god, I totally forgot. I should totally have told that story from the start. I have a totally awesome story where I was so cringe. Thank you for reminding me, Saul. If you don't, I think you're referencing my story of my first girlfriend ever. My second, actually. This was in 8th grade. Oh my god, that was so bad. How do you know that story? Did I really tell it? God, that was so awful. Oh my god, I was so cringe for that. But low key, I think I'm gonna hop off live and I'll tell that next. Dude, I'll tell that story next week, okay? Or tomorrow. I think I'm going live tomorrow. But I'm too tired. So before you guys leave, pin comment. If you guys have Snapchat, TikTok, or Facebook or Instagram, go to Connor Pugs, search up Connor Pugs on any of those, and go follow me there, okay? Especially TikTok, the pin one right there. I'm posting a lot. I'm going to go live tomorrow night, and yeah, I'm gonna go to bed now. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.